Dun, 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 dun. I'm just gonna start digging, which is not that way. This is gonna be painful. Hello, Dane. Oh God. Digging up, digging up. Started with the most exciting activity ever. Hello, hello. We should be live on the internet right now, and I just decided to start ahead with digging my horse out of a ravine because, well, that went well. Hello, hello. Come and join in because all we're really gonna do is travel through Rhûn and get my horse out of situations it should have never ended up in because I'm a terrible driver. So, in that fashion, I decided to drink my tea before I started recording so that that doesn't happen again. If you haven't watched the last episode yet, I would recommend you would do that first. But since you're already here, you might as well stay. We're just gonna be walk and talk, really. Feel free to ask anything during the stream. I might respond. just keep it polite and nice and chat, okay? I'm just gonna say that up front because it has happened a few times where things went a little bit overboard, I would say. Okay, now the sandstone should indicate I'm close to the surface, I hope. Hello, what was that? Welcome in the stream as well. I'm currently digging my horse out of the ravine I ended up in. There's my horse. Ooh, his health is so low. I forgot about that. Here. There we go. Yeah. We're just gonna travel through the empty wasteland and maybe do some questions and chattering up each other. It has been a while since I've directly communicated with a bunch of server members. Oh, Balagon the Opment Collector. Okay. Let's see if I don't have anything he would be interested in buying. I had to grab shitty armor from my chests because I lost my good suits, and the Bronze Brigade has all my other good suits, which are gonna be great. Once they get to the battlefield, I'm sure it's gonna be awesome to see what they can do. Quite curious if the other members are gonna be able to kill them, or how much effort it's gonna cost them. Should have given it to the Uruk-hai, but then again, they're pretty strong by nature, so that seemed a bit redundant. Instead, buffing the Berserkers, the Dunlending Berserkers, seemed like a good idea to me. No. Oh, that's my shovel. I did bring a few extra pickaxes to get some hardened clay from the Mountains of the Wind. And I'm hoping I can get a few good stacks from there. Somebody, I believe it was RJ Gollum, commented on my video that I could also get hardened clay from Emmon Wheel. And I totally did not forget that. That was, no. It has to be Mountains of the Wind. We're probably gonna get clay from both. There we go. And we're on our journey, going straight east right now. Hey, look at that, Easterlings. Now I'm gonna be lagging quite a little bit more than usual. I'm guessing, what is my render distance? Okay, 8 chunks, that's what I want. But yeah, because I'm streaming and I'm in my room, which is in the attic, so the connection is a little bit rougher on me, and I'm verifying an installation. It might be a little bit laggy, but just sit tight, because, well, it's all for the commentary here, right? I'm not sure if anyone ever watches for the video quality. Okay. We have to go around these mountains. I really don't want to get into Mordor. Last time I did that didn't end so well. So far, the entire Mordor and Morgulville region has not boded well for me at all. So I'm just, yeah, never gonna go there again. Maybe the Valley of Spiders. I've been thinking about getting myself a spider mount. just because I think they're creepy. Um, I mean, the size is pretty cool. Especially the Dolgudo poisonous spiders are of interest to me. Because if those swarm you, yeah, you have an issue. Now look at that. The vast plains of Rudel right now. And the lava fall. So let's see here. We're right there. This is going to be a long trek. We could have gone through Harad, which right now I'm trying to avoid the south, but it might be a while before Beta 34 comes out, so I don't think we have to keep the embargo. We can lift the embargo on not going to Harad because it's going to be a while, the way I'm seeing it right now. Yeah, the beautiful sky of emptiness. Flower fields. I'm curious if you find any beautiful spots. Of course, there's Echo. I'm gonna maybe put a fast travel point down, or maybe find a place that we can make a build. You know, it's for variation between Burged Up Mist. So how have you guys all been doing? Because I've been talking about my own shit for the longest now. Bunny. I'm also thinking it might be quicker to get a horse from Rohan and then come back here. I could do that. We'll do that once we actually enter the empty Rhûn place. Also, I'm trying to think of a place or a reason to use Easterling bricks in Burged Up Mist, but the yellowish bricks of Dale and the Easterlings, and I guess you could even consider Rohan among that list. They just don't fit with the Dunlanding entire feel of Dunland. Oh no, the server saved the world again. Damn you, server. I'm trying to bring it to destruction. And here goes saving it. Okay, this is the river we need to cross, if I'm not mistaken. So let's just do that right now. Right now. Honestly, I shouldn't have drank my tea as quickly as I have, because now I want more, and it's gone. And I do have a mini fridge in my room, but it's out of reach. So I'm gonna have to... I'm not at my desk that I normally am. So if my mic sounds different, that's why. I'm not where I'm normally sitting when I record. But, yeah, I would have to lift my laptop and move all the way over, so... because it's on my lap right now. As comfortable people do. I'm so glad I got the 1,000 alignments for Dunland, so I can finally have that shield. Let's see. We have a pretty good... Oh, would you look at that? It's a village. Well, we can loot that. Maybe we can get some, maybe we can get some actual armor. Some Easterling armor. That would be cool. Yeah, Rowan has plenty of horses. I have my own fort, so I'll be fine. You look to have a trade. Can I sell you anything? I put my empty buckets away. Damn it. What do you have hanging on your... I'll just take that. You don't need it, right? Is there a chest? Yes, there is. Can I cheap that? Hey! Oh, bronze. I lost all my bronze and iron in building, or just getting the main hall done for... You look like a man of the West. Hope you're no friend of Tugondorn. I am from the West, and no, I am not a friend of them. Horse, you stay there. Ah, look at that. That's one thing we need. Where did you go? There. Oh, my mouse. The Blue Wizards. The one book I keep trying to find on the official server and never find. In the underground stables. Are there underground stables? Is this a really... I don't get why some of the crafting tables are with a pickaxe. But hey, who am I to judge? Shoop. Iron. Don't need that, don't need that. I'll drink that. Oh no. Shouldn't have done that. Okay. Apologies for the dizziness. But I got an achievement. Hey, that's the thing. Hello. Ah, fans. Give me the... I kind of want a full golden Easterling outfit. What do you have in here? Nothing of use. Then this one. A spear. I'll take it. I can use all the weapons I can get right now. Put that there. Oh no. Whew. Just in time. Whilst being drunk. This is a drunk fight. I'm a hooligan. That's a lot of bandits. Oh, they're just 2 more. Looked like there were more. Screw you. Haha, outwit it. There was a bone there. Why would you hang up a bone? What do you want? Hello? BB Ghoul. You just dropped your quest. Okay. Well, I didn't want to work for you anyway. Gilded iron ingot. I have no idea what I do with that. So the stone. So, yeah. Some crafting. Yeah, but it's just confusing when it is wood and when it is stone. Because it doesn't seem like stone sometimes. Aspen. Are you the guard here? Ildakan. Bless you. Remember the evil. We must destroy them. What's this? Ooh. Shoes. Runic boots, runic leggings. Tough golden. That's something I like to see. That's empty. Is this the long spear? No, just a keen one. I'll put you back then. I'm a nice guy. I keep the trade fair. Those chests are empty. Ooh, that's a nice banner. Forgot how nice the banners looked here. So, what are you guys doing here? Flora and Kulai. This is just a rich mansion. Oh, right. This is just, yeah, now I remember. Well, lovely home you have here. I took what I needed, so have a nice day. I was kind of hoping they would have a smithy, but they do have a stables. That's the thing. Maybe there's a better horse there. Last Feast of Timur by Rakim the Poet. That's 25 pages long. Wow. Respect to whoever wrote that. And yeah, tough glancing runic leggings. But it is wounded. I think somebody has been here. Also, I'm gonna start gonna dump some of the stuff I'm not gonna need in here. I'm not gonna need the bones probably. I'll put the coin in there as well. I'll know where to find it. Ah! That's what I needed. Now all I need is a regular helmet, and we have a full set. And then we'll walk with that. Oh no, the rain! Of course it rains. Why does it always rain on servers? What are these? They look bigger. They're just a different material. Okay. Expedition into the Misty Woods, Volume 1, by Amir of Arizan. And another blue wizard, so I'll leave that. Is this the, Cool. I should really do a reading of all of this. Doubt people will want to sit through that, but hey. Ooh. That looks nice. Where did it go? Did it fall into the fire? Or did it pop out on the roof? Hey, look at that. A large pouch. So we can combine the 2 small ones into a medium one. Probably shouldn't have done that, but that's fine. And the final 2 houses before we can be on our way again. Some more iron, and I need those for my farm. The leeks have been growing very slowly. Collect 9 raw rabbit. Not in the mood to rabbit hunt. Not gonna take a bow this time. On Hellflame. All these books I do not know. You look pretty badass. Oh, is there anyone with armor? Take the bread. On Hellflame. Already have that one. Let's see. You are pretty strong. You're less strong. You're decent. Decent. Eh. I think I'm gonna go with that. This has 3 hearts. The other guy had 4, right? Yeah, I'm gonna take this guy. Why would you empty an entire library and then not put anything back except for evil crafting tables? Oh, weren't they like trading something? Maybe they temporarily removed the books so that they could place the crafting tables there without having to meet in person. Aspan. Alright. Thank you, Easterlings, for your gear. I shall now equip it. Oh, I have the axe. Put the boots in there, and then the regular helmet. Well, I mean, we still look kind of badass. Medium pouch, put the armor on there. Guess we'll put the iron and bronze in there as well. And the leeks. And onward we go. But, no, I haven't taken any books yet. I was meaning to put my duplicates in there, but I never really got to it. But it's kind of lame that somebody took it. Now, since this journey is going to be very, very long, and I honestly don't know how much time I have or I am going to dedicate to this at once, feel free to ask any questions in chat, and if I feel it's appropriate to answer, I'll happily answer. It doesn't have to be about Lord of the Rings or Dark Times. I mean, we could just have a chat, right? As I slowly travel to the far southeast point of Rhûn. I'm not sure if you can even call it Middle Earth by that point. I'm gonna skip all the dates trees and stuff like that. Just gonna cut straight through the forest. Is this a clearing in the middle of the forest? Oh no, it's just a small forest. Oh, that's Mordor again. Go away, Mordor, nobody likes you. Is that a mine? Oh, it's a closed off mine. Okay. One of those little outposts, and there's a lot of ruins here. No chests. And so we set sail. I would get a music playlist thing, but I'm not that good with both editing and preparing streams to have several things active at once. I know that the Gamecaster has a chat, so I like to put that up so I can read it at my own leisure. But how people have like entire banners around stuff and a nice frame for the webcam and record webcam separately with audio and video and at the same time, I don't know how people do that. I should invest in that once. And I know KMA has like this playlist going, which is lovely. Are the Red Mountains near there? Not really. I mean, sort of, if we were to go from one point to the other. Right now I'm gonna try and get it there and this area. And then we might branch off through the last desert to the Red Mountains on another occasion once I need the actual it's not Sarluin brick, is it? That's the blue one. It's Carluin brick? I don't know. I forgot. I don't ever go to the Red Mountains because there's nothing to do there. I think it was something with Carnon or something with the sea. But they're relatively close compared to the rest. It's the closest other biome that has stuff next to the last desert. So yeah, it's near there, sort of. Now I like these bushlands with horses because I don't have to care about jumping at all. It's not very steep land, you know. It's a lot better than dense forest or hills. And of course, there's a birch tree there. Birch trees are everywhere. They're like the weeds of trees. You'll find them anywhere. If there's things living, there's gonna be a birch tree, guaranteed. Like plants or even on. I would not be surprised if at some point during the global warming and everything, there will be birch trees on Antarctica. Not a single doubt. There maybe even already are. I don't know. I'm not familiar with Antarctica that much. Oh, this biome. I don't know. I always call it the battlefield because these small little bushes feel like you can take cover behind them for archery. And that automatically makes it look like if you would replace all the bushes with like wood or stone, like it actually was a battlefield. Quickly up into Mordor for a second, so we don't have rain. That's the only reason, the only thing Mordor is good for. Not having rain. It's the route you took. Oh, so I'm probably gonna have a lot of stuff that's already been looted or discovered. Oh, that's water. Okay. I was scared for a second, thinking I was about to ride into the abyss. Also, ZZ, keep it normal in the chat, please. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to take action, and I don't wanna. Orcs killing each other. I'm so glad I don't have an orc army, because that's all they do. They kill each other. I'm gonna explore this tower a bit. Maybe I can hire a unit that will be running after me for the entire journey. And then once we're there, we're gonna kill him. I don't know. Let's get Steve the orc. Oh right, orc draft is in here. I could... That's lights. We'll take the strong one. The other ones I don't really care for. Ooh, orc bombs. I do need that. Guess these are all single strength. Yeah, I figured. Going up. Oh, hello. What can we get? Oh, I have an idea. Let's just buy a walk, and then if my horse dies for some reason, we can jump on the walk. Do we have a saddle? Well, we would get the saddle from the horse. Is there, or can I buy spiders from you? No, I have to be at the spider pit. Okay. Walk. To war. Hello there, walk. Oh, I'm gonna have to dismiss him. Well, that's fine. He can follow us until then. Maybe he'll save our buttocks at one point in time. Now, where's my horse? Probably ran back. Oh, there it is. Okay, let's get... I don't trust these vines because I think that is lava. Let's go around. I want to get out of Mordor right now before I fall in again. Traumatized by lava moats now. Okay, so Floof is gonna follow us. That's the new name of the walk. And that's another lava moat. So I'm gonna go around it. It's still raining, as it naturally is. Alright. No, I don't want to check my map because I'll just get sad about how far we still have to go. So we're just gonna ride and we're just gonna chill. And honestly, at the same time, we'll see if we discover anything. That's a phone buzz. That's a very loud phone buzz. Alright, that's Mordor again, so going around that. Mr. Bigglesworth. Fluff Bigglesworth. You know what? I'll take it. Well, we'll call him Fluff Bigglesworth. Honestly, I'm surprised if he will survive the journey. I'm gonna branch off of Mordor a little bit more, so we have more space before we run into it again. As it is catching up with us, it won't let us go. Soon it should go straight south, and then we're gonna keep heading southeast. Yeah, southeast. What do you call those fancy clothes of medieval age, which especially you would find on bards or something, where it's all like really fluffy and airy and poofy clothes? Poofy clothes? Is that a thing? Oh, there's a town here. Look at that. Not sure if Wozat found this one, but we'll have a peek. Sorry, I'm texting and driving right now, but I know there aren't any lava moats on my path. There's something for islands in this mod. Yeah, well, there's Tol Morwen, which, as far as I know, is the only relevant real island, as it holds the grave of several things. Connection refused. No further information. Well, that's rude. I wanna join. I wanna be. Let's go. Okay. Jesus. Weird thing. But some program just decided, like, hey, you want to launch me now? And I'm like, no, go away. Well, you didn't miss much. I didn't get the second volume in the other book. Oh, would you look at that? My chat is gone. Hold on. Chat. There we go. Chat is back. Oh, man. That was technical difficulties, as is standard, I think. Yeah, there we go. Here's the medium pouch that I shouldn't have had to worry about if we didn't combine the two small ones. What's in this? This is the empty one. We'll put like the books in here and that stuff. I know there's other stuff in the other pouch that we could stack, but I'm not too worried about it. Ooh, bike. Yes, please. Testing. Hello, tester. Runic pike. I prefer pikes anyway. There might be slow weapons, but then again, I can kite easily enough. Can't hire from you. Is there anything else interesting in here? Oh, look at that. Horse armor. More pants. Another piece of horse armor that we could take home. That should be fine. There's a blacksmith here that won't trade with me because I'm not famous. The bows next to the archery range. And another horse. Don't need those horses. We'll, let's see, where did I dump my horse? Here we go. The healthy one. Here you go. Fresh horse armor. There, now we are almost fully geared up as, Eastlings. I am gonna save this spot, because why not? We're almost out of Rhûn. Then the real empty fast plains become a thing. Going southeast again. Well, who knows? There's another ruin over there, but I don't think. Well, this one might have a chest. Does it? No, it doesn't. We'll go around the lake. And journey onwards, my friends. This is a bigger lake than I anticipated. Because there's two lakes connected. Okay. Wild berries. I have some wild berries at my place. So that would all be more than okay. Whee! Now it's getting nighttime. Unfortunately, I did not bring a bed. So either we're gonna find a bed last minute in a structure that we're gonna run into before we enter the empty plains of Rhûn, or we're just gonna have to sit through night into the east. So that's the latter. What I'll do for you guys is just put this on bright so we can see. I don't want to get into that hole. I do like this minimap. It does give me a sense of surrounding. Even though it's kind of hard for me to see stuff. I would have liked if we got the regular helm. Did the moon just... Oh, that was the rain. I thought the moon just appeared out of the freaking sky. But, no, it just was the fog that slowly dissipated. Dead oak woods have always... I find them so weird because these tree formations, you don't ever see them on actual trees. Like, if they have leaves, they don't look like that. Never. All that. So, they always confuse me. Like, what type of freaking oak trees were these things once? I guess their misfigured growth was the reason they died. But still. Riding in the moonlight with a rabbit on my side. And a walk chasing me throughout Rhûn. Yes, we go along into the great unknown. I am not a dwarf, so I don't sing. I rhyme and I tell stories with lots of bling. I don't know. There's a reason I don't play bards. Hello, Charles. How you doing? We just entered the empty space of Rhûn. Hello, Faz. Nice of you to hop in as well. We are traveling through the mountains of the wind in emptiness and abandonment. All by myself. I could just pull up my download alignment. 1113. Woo. Okay. I'm not sure if our walk would be faster actually. It's a mortal walk. The Gundabad walks are really quick. So that shouldn't be interesting. We'll just stick with the horse because it has armor. I really wish I could play some music, and I could either put like music through my phone and an earbud, and that would make it interesting for me, but I think I would grow silent, which would make it even more boring. So, yeah. I should really start working on that if I intend to stream more often. Just have a playlist of Kevin MacLeod's songs. Oh! I was really hoping I could avoid this one. Can I jump up? Yay! Small victories in life. I can just imagine so many great battles happening on these planes. Yet there is nothing here, ever. So, if you have an idea or a question, feel free to ask it. Because we'll be here for a while. And it's just gonna be this, which you're looking at right now. Let's see, how are we doing? We're doing decent. we're almost halfway. Yeah, you can't ride a hired walk, but if my horse dies for some reason, I dismiss it and then I mount it. I'm not gonna sing Bieber. I can't reach those tones, even if I wanted to. That level of annoying is even beyond me. Okay. Now we're only halfway of being halfway of being halfway of being halfway. So that's major progress, and that's why I decided not to record this, because, you know, I either did this off camera or I did this in a live stream, but if I did it in videos there wouldn't be anything going on, because this biome is literally empty because there's nothing here. Bagglesworth, Bagglesworth? Was it? Mr. Bagglesworth? Yeah. Now, should we also go to... I'm trying to think of what's at the last desert, and I remember barren dirt, sand. I don't... maybe gravel, but not clay or anything. I don't think there was any clay. So it's not really worth it. Ah, sweet! A maple forest. I don't know, I just love the maple trees and their color. I've always loved red leaves and red things in nature. Yet somehow these trees don't give the syrup I want. Actually, I shouldn't eat syrup. That's probably really bad for me. And that oak forest. Of course. Of course, he's giving us his... They're giving us a glimmer of happiness, only for it to be taken away. And we venture on through the night. There's a horse dying because it's next to a dead oak tree. And it's just very depressed because there's nothing here. Ever. There's nothing ever here. In the nothingness of the eternal ever. The live stream should be posted on my channel as soon as I stop the recording or the streaming, which is why I live stream on YouTube instead of on Twitch, because that saves me an upload time. Although on the other hand, I don't really get to edit it. I could edit if I did it on Twitch, or even if I did it on YouTube, I could edit it and then upload it. But then again, there is this certain beauty of streams where everything that messes up is kind of part of it. So I like to keep streams as unfiltered as possible. Although when something happens outside of the game or in real life, I don't really like when that happens on stream. Like if somebody calls my name and my mic picks that up, I hate that. Is that a dead spruce biome? Here we go. Yes, Dead Forest Spruce. That's the first time I've seen this. It's a bear! And we glitched past it, because that's how we do. Haha. It is a beautiful Sunday afternoon, everyone. Just wanted to point out, even though it's late fall, the weather is quite beautiful. I haven't been outside yet today. And yeah, that's it. I finally, this was the first day in the entire week I did not sleep in or overslept. Thank you. I wanted to post a link in the Discord, but once I press the live button, I kind of have to stick on the screen, and I don't have dual monitors yet. So that's the thing. I wanted to do it on my phone, but I kind of got sidetracked by something. I don't remember what. I think there was somebody here already before I was actually live. Whoop, jumping out of the hole. No, that's into another hole. Keep building your village and you're keeping done. Yes, definitely. I actually went back and I got some extra inventory, but I went back and worked on Berg Dunmist a bit more, which I'm currently doing a little bit off the camera. And then like the hollowing of the hull was not really something that's worth watching, so I just ducked that out. And now I can start building it. And I do like to record building. I got some more bombs now for the mine that's going to be in there. And I intend to upgrade the houses that are currently there. Like Modron's house, I'm going to make it a little bit prettier. Build a few more. A farmer's house is definitely up the priority list because we have the farm. So that should probably have like a barn next to it. And stuff like that. I do intend the main hall of Berg Dummis isn't going to be big. I know I've dug it out and I was thinking it was quite small, but in a way it kind of should be for Dunlendings. But what the beauty I'm trying to get into that build is that it's fast, as in the halls are small, but there are going to be a lot of rooms going everywhere, so that it's still an entire fortress or like a dungeon where you would have so many big rooms and a library and a dining hall and a kitchen, and there's gonna be a connection all the way back to the storage, so that's gonna loop around because I like if there is a sort of connection throughout the entire build and not independent structures connected by I don't know, a common name or something. So it's all gonna intertwine and it's gonna be big. I am also gonna pretty up the graveyard near Modron's grave. Stuff like that. That's really what I'm gonna focus on right now. I'm traveling to the Mountains of the Winds because one, I really love that biome, how it looks, how it feels, and I wanted to unlock it. It's something that not a lot of Dark Town members have done. I'm not even sure if anyone has unlocked the Mountains of the Wind so far. So if I'm gonna be the first, that's gonna be exciting for me. But I also needed hardened clay. Somebody reminded me hardened clay was an M wheel, and I totally forgot about that. But I already committed to go into Mountains of the Winds, and I died with all my gear. So now I'm gonna push through to actually get there, because otherwise it would have truly been for nothing. But building is what I'm completely focused on. I noticed when I kind of started focusing on the combat or conflict I have between Indotorias, I kind of started to feel like I was actually playing on a PvP server or something. I was just being hunted and on edge, and I didn't really get to enjoy the majesty of the mod really anymore. So I decided to pull back from that and go back to the building as I was originally intended. Having a tunnel to Gondor. I don't think I'll ever bother to do that. unless I have like vein miner that would cut through a hallway 3x3 diagonally. But other than that, no, never. I'll never bother with that. Oh, I'm stuck here. Okay. Oh, look at that! It's birch, our favorite type of wood to work with, because it's so beautiful and universally usable. I hate birch. There should be an anti-birch campaign. Oh, back into a hole we go. One thing I could try and do is make a connection between Fort Redikeep, which didn't have a proper name, so I just call it Fort Redikeep, and that other village that's kind of unwalled and currently in the sights of KMA, I think. So I should probably start reinforcing those. I could build. I do intend to move my base of operations sort of to Redikeep eventually, as if I'm pushing forward my war camp and agenda, but I just want to finish my build right now, and I don't want to leave that to start working on a different project until I have 20 different projects, of which none are actually getting any progression. Right now, horse. Is my walk still with me? I think my walk lags behind and is now somewhere in a chunk unloaded so it doesn't teleport to me. One day we'll find our walk back. Whoops. Well, that's it for Mr. Brebblesworth. We're out of the forest, luckily. Oh man, I really wish I had a faster horse. How far are we? Yeah, we're totally making progress. Right. Now the thing is, I do have the music pack installed that I could turn on and would have music. But I believe there is copyrighted music in there. Then again, this is a live stream, and I don't know if I make any revenue from this. So I could turn it on, but I know I really shouldn't. Although it shouldn't mind for me. But yeah, no, I probably shouldn't, just to be safe. Hey, look at that, it's more bushlands. Bushland. So I recently binged Stranger Things because, well, I knew it from the beginning that it was about D&D, and that was pretty cool. But then I just kind of postponed it, and my mum binged it, and then my mum binged season 2 when it came out. I was like, okay, maybe I should watch it now. And I finished it in like a couple of days. And it was fun. It was cool. It wasn't really as much Dungeons & Dragons as I would have expected. Then again, it was like Expert Dungeons & Dragons, which was an expansion pack on Advanced Dungeons & Dragons. So that was really old. But stuff like the Valley of Shadows, which I'm not sure if that was an official name or if it was just due to copyright reasons or like homebrew that they renamed to Shadowfell to Valley of Shadows. But that was kind of nice to see how they integrated that. And the episode The Mind Flayer, when I read that, and no spoilers, don't worry, I really expected the actual Mind Flayer to come out in the episode, but the way they dealt with it or how they used the terminology, I could really appreciate it. It was kind of fun. It was a good show, but I really hope they don't make a season 3 because if they did, it would be ruined because it's such a beautiful right ending right now, and they shouldn't continue writing. So we're just going to rant a little bit about stuff like that. I'm gonna watch the Punisher soon because, well, it's the Punisher, and I watched Daredevil, Luke Cage, Jessica Jones, and the Iron Fist. So I should probably watch the Punisher as well, and the Defenders. But I also have Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood I need to watch if you care more for the Japanese series. And I know it's a very good one. I've seen episode 1 through 7 yesterday. I have like a DVD box next to me, so that's why I addressed it. We might as well talk about anything right now, right? I mean, this is gonna be a long journey. It's gonna be a real long journey. So 1 plus 1 equals 11, and we enter another forest. Oh, we jumped over that ravine. I saw it a little bit too late, as I was just kind of doing nothing. So we ride on towards the Mans of the Wind. Do 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 do. Baby horses. Do 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 do. Man, I wish I could play music. I don't know. I've been really addicted to music, as just in general. I could I rant about something? Do we have anything to rant about, people? Anything at all? Anything at all? Ranting is always good. Over the lake, let's go! Why would I go around if this is so much slower? Wait, what's that? Oh, that's just sand. Okay. Back on shore, go! This is a weird biome with so many waterways and lakes. Can we cross over? Yes, we can. I could just write like this. Maybe that's interesting. More interesting. Do I consider myself a good PvPer? No. No, not at all. I consider myself, I know how to land the crits, and I know how to fight, but by no means do I consider myself superior against others. Absolutely not. Then again, a lot of players also have like damage indicators or can see my health, which gives them a clear advantage because they know whether they should run or not. But no, my archery is shabby, and well, my regular weapon fighting is about a a kill death ratio of 1. Do I consider myself a good pupper? No, I'm a cats man. I'm not a dogs man. Well, I have a puppy, and I like my dog, and I do like dogs. But I mean, it remains to say that I am cats man. That should count for something, right? I think I'm kind of obligated to like cats with that name. Funnily enough, my grandmother, who married into the Catsman family, so she took the name of Catsman, actually had a phobia for cats until she had to babysit my cat. And my cat has helped at least 3 people of their cat phobia because he's just so relaxed. And my grandmother is one of them. I don't know why you would marry into a family called Catsman if you're terrified of cats, but oh well. Thank God there aren't any saber-tooths or actual wild cats in Middle-earth. Oh well, there are lions. What am I talking about? But, well, they're not really dangerous. They're very nice. I'm passive. This messes with my... This messes with my understanding of what I'm seeing. It looks so weird. I wonder how playing Minecraft in third person at all times is. I think it will be very messy, especially in mines. But right now, when you're riding a horse, it's not that bad. Oh boy, there's a big lake. We're gonna go around if we can. Rant about Minecraft console. Well, I would rant about it, but it doesn't have any content, so why would I bother? I have played Minecraft, the demo version of Minecraft on my Xbox 360 once. Men are from Mars, women are from cats, phobias are from phobos. I'm not sure if that's just a wordplay or a reference, but I don't get it. Sorry. Think I'm too young for that one. There's nothing there. Whoop. I am just enjoying my lazy Sunday. I should all of you. So, here's something we could play. Do you guys have a drink with you? And if so, what are you drinking right now? Just as a relaxation thing, you know? I would love an extra coffee or iced tea from my fridge, but I'm gonna have to leave my keyboard if I want to do that. So I will probably do that like halfway. So that I stay hydrated as well. Oh man. Look at that. A nice little ruin. Just wanted to check that out. It's a landmark to say that we are now a quarter of the way there. Sort of. I'm kind of tempted to go through the semi-desert or the red desert, but that would just cost more time and would result into nothing. Oh, I could just kind of lay back and watch the chat. Oh, water. Being healthy, are we? Kind of lay on my side with my laptop on my side. What are your thoughts on Amazon poaching rights to Lord of the Rings from the Tolkien estate? I am worried sick about that because if they're gonna make their own version of Lord of the Rings, I will not be able to not compare it to the books or Peter Jackson's movies. I believe they said it was about before the War of the Ring. So if it's about Bilbo and the Hobbit, that's kind of weird because it's just been released. If it's about Aragorn's quest to hunt Gollum, I'm not sure if you can make a full series out of that without milking it completely and making so much filler. If it's gonna be about the Silmarillion, I'm gonna be thoroughly disappointed because I have my very own image of the Silmarillion. And I actually have a personal idea of what would be cool for the Silmarillion if it was ever adapted into anything but the book. But I kind of think it should stay in book form as... I don't know, there's something elitist about having the Silmarillion and having read the Silmarillion, knowing that lore. It's like a small dedication, and now there's going to be a lot of pretending lore freaks. Although, on the other hand, I do have to be honest, maybe this will intrigue people more, and they'll become obsessed with Lord of the Rings, so that means our community will grow, which I'm looking forward to. But I don't know much about Amazon's productions, and I'm not really fond of the idea of knowing that this community in this world, we've all kind of accepted and come to know. Sorry for the yawn. I think it could be under fire, but it also could be a good step. I don't know. I'm worried. Oh, the guy who invented gold. Well, I the one thing that came to mind that I would love to see as from the Tolkien Estate Amazon adaptation thing would be the war in Arnor and Angmar, like the rise of Angmar and the Witch King. That would be the only thing I can imagine you could write a full series about, because there is so much war and there's like Amun-Sul, Fornost, Sanford, the Barrow Downs, Angmar, Attenmoors, the kingdom that once used to be in the Lone Lands, all of that. You could do so much great stuff with. So I wouldn't mind if that was the thing of adaptation. I might be interested in that. But that might solemnly be because I really liked Battle for Middle Earth. Rise of the Witch King, the expansion pack. That campaign I really enjoyed. It was difficult as everything, but it was a lot of fun to kind of get into that lore because I was mostly unaccustomed to it. And knowing there used to be a great Kingdom of Arnor and everything of that, that would be lovely. I think that could be one of the few good decisions Amazon could make with the rights they now own. Also, I just heard today that Christopher Tolkien resigned from Tolkien Estate, which I'm sure has a direct correlation with the fact that Amazon now has it, the rights. But if I think about it, the one thing Christopher Tolkien absolutely did not want to sell was the Silmarillion rights. And if he suddenly left and Amazon got a deal, I'm kind of worried it's going to be the Silmarillion. And in no way are you ever going to be able to make Valinor and the four wars of the Valar and everything. I don't think you can do that without ruining the character casting. I mean, you're going to have to need anonymous actors again. Otherwise, you're just going to mess it up because everybody's going to see, like, Tom Hanks. It has to be alien to us if they decide to do Silmarillion. It has to be something we can't connect to anything else. Like if Sean Bean is in there, we're gonna be like, oh, Boromir, oh, Legolas, Aragorn, Elrond, Galadriel. But it should be something that it should be totally standalone, I think. So it should not. I don't know. It's tricky. There's a chance they nail this, but there's a very big chance they fuck it up. If it was about the guy who invented golf, or the Goblin and Shire war, that could be interesting. But I think that was connected to Rise of the Witch King? No. I don't know the lore about that, actually. I just know it's a running gag. It's probably not even true. But I mean, at the same time, there used to be an old Lord of the Rings movie before Peter Jackson. And when Peter Jackson came out, I'm sure the same worries were there. And then it was absolutely amazing. But but what if they mess it up with CGI? I don't know. There's a lot of two sides to the story. And either side I'm really terrified of. If it's too good, there's also going to be negative sides to this. Oh, I didn't see damage. I figured I would. Generating all these chunks. Do I have to ban it in here? Yes. Let's just be cheesy. And hold it like that. For the Easterlings! Woo! Not really patriotic, but I mean this is kind of fun. I wish I could see it though. Like I got that it's like that. Which way am I facing? That way. Wow, that's trippy. Ah, sorry. If you're traveling this long, you kind of start zoning out, and everything's gonna look weird about Minecraft. Lord of the Rings Battlefront, now with DLC. If you want to play Gimli, you've got to at least kill 57 orcs. That would be fun if you could. If we could have a game like that, I wouldn't mind. Lord of the Rings Conquest was a fun game. It wasn't good. It was a lot of fun. I don't know why EA decided it was a good idea to shut down all the old servers, but from everything that happened when Lord of the Rings Conquest and Battle for Middle-earth servers were shut down, that's the exact moment I started hating EA, and I've never really been supportive of them since then. And Aragorn's Quest was a terrible game. I'm sorry, but I just hated it. Blah, 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 blah. I would like to see a Total War Warhammer version of like a modern one for Middle Earth. I think that would be cool. I'm currently, I think, 1/3 maybe on the way. 33% fader. If we open this map, it goes on forever. No, the server saved the world again. Oh boy, that way you can totally notice we traveled a long while. It's getting very laggy now because it has to load so much. Damn. Okay. I think we should be really happy the Beatles did not play the the Hobbit. Oh, Shadows joined. I'm no longer alone. Yay! Now somebody else. I only have 2 deaths, which I'm still very impressed by, because everybody has more deaths than me. I've been the unkillable so far, except for environmental attacks. Do 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 do. An eternal journey. That will take forever. I kind of think the armor makes it look like I have an extra shield on my back. But that's much better. One-third of the way. Now, was there something else? Oh, I could talk about real life stuff if we want to. I'm trying to get a. Oh, sorry. I needed one hand to move some clothes over. But I'm trying to get a room in the city that I study at, which is like an 18-minute train ride away, and like 15 minutes of cycling to the train station from my house, and then 20 minutes of walking to school. But if I got a room there, my own personal space, that would be lovely, because then I could just, set up there, and there would never be anyone to prevent me, like, when I'm recording, I don't want to have anyone else in the house, but, yeah, if I were living on my own, I would have less traveling time, so that means more resting time, and more self-study time, which directly leads to more free time and that could lead to a more consistent uploading frequency. Am I gonna time out or am I gonna glitch forward? It's gonna be glitching forward. Great. That's good. I don't want to time out. Oh, that explains the lag. He is now also loading chunks. I'm gonna end up in a river. Can we move? The Roscoe Bell. Um. Well, I don't know anything about Roscoe Bell. I haven't been there. Okay, hold on. I've got to straighten my back because I've been slowly, like, I'm laying on my bed with my laptop on my lap, so I'm slowly kind of going horizontal, slanting and slacking. So I have to adjust every now and then so I keep straight, and we can keep our journey. And we're about to start our second night, and I think by the time this night is over, we're gonna be halfway, at least. Mr. Bigglesworth, because we are so fast, got stuck in a chunk, and it unloaded before it teleported, so it is somewhere in the wild now. It did not die, at least I didn't hear it die, and it didn't say anywhere that my unit died. So, no, it should not have died. It's just somewhere. Maybe it went to scout ahead, who knows. Hello, Light of Ada. Back into another... Oh, we're stuck. Another wood. It's a bushy wood. And across the river. Awesome. Now these beechwood forests, I kind of like them, but at the same time, they do make me feel like I'm in autumn. Somehow the maple trees don't have that feeling for me. That was a weird back throat sound. But, yeah, the beechwoods are just kind of... They're nice, but they're also very depressing in a way. Am I the only one there? We've lost the brave, good and bad orcs for that. Oh, the unloading of chunks. Ooh, it's a party tree. Oh, it's a big oak forest. I like those. They're a little bit more unique. Let's see, how far are we? Oh. Well, at least it had to happen, right? And at least this way, we're saving each other a lot of time. Because if I had to cut this down and I made this a regular video, it would have been very empty. Sorry again. I'm kind of just relaxed. And yeah, it's a Sunday. What time is it on this Sunday? It's 3:15. I think I'll go for about 15 more minutes, and then I am gonna actually do the stuff that I'm procrastinating by doing this stream. So, if I manage to get halfway, I would consider that a win, and then we'll have to do the rest another time. It would be wiser for me if I did stuff. After all, I did so good in school. I got an 8 out of 10, which is pretty nice. Consider that I don't know, a B plus? I don't know. The American grading system is ridiculous, okay? I don't like Orc Ball, I prefer Golf, but sure. No, I totally agree with you. Maple is a beautiful thing for winter, I think. Maple is one of those winter flavors and scents, and I don't know. Am I the only one who connects maple with winter? Again, rain! That's the second rainstorm we've had today. We can measure the distance. Oh, a thunderstorm. This is no thunderstorm. It's a thunder battle! You could measure the journey to the mountains of the winds by the amount of storms you get on rain. The amount of rain you get on a journey. It's gonna be like 3 or 4, I imagine. Thunderstruck! Yeah. I thought destroying leaves actually took down durability of weapons, but... Or grass. I think they patched that. That used to be the case. What is my opinion on Orc Draft? Sufficient or efficient? No, sufficient would be good enough. I prefer Mead and Athlete though. I'm on the road again. Actually, there's no road except for that one. Just called what? The Great East Road? Yeah. What is this? Balcarras. A city of the Wind Riders, and one of their few permanent dwelling places in the white lands of the East. Red Way. Fast stretch of the ancient dwarf road that runs eastward to the Great Halls and manages for Orkani. Thunder! Stop. Hammer time. Boom boo doo dum doo dum doo dum. Eastern Road. Doo 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 dum. Eternal travel. Ba 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 dum ba dum ba 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 dum ba dum down 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 down. Jet can only find his pants. I mean, if he can wear his pants, that's the only thing I care about. As we venture on, why I'm gonna start randomly yelling into the mic. Unacceptable! I still like these because you don't know what they once were or what they mean, or what their purpose is. Boop the snoot. Missed the snoot. Yeah, we're glitching through the world because Shadows is also exploring and the rain is making it worse. Jump. Jump. Jump forever. Woo! Hey, that kind of works. Why did I decide to go to the Mountains of the Wind? Can somebody tell me? Can somebody just tell me why I'm so... why I have these bad ideas? Like, I could have just been building right now. Or, you know, gone to M Wheel and I would have my pockets filled. But no! I decide to take a horse that isn't even fast and ride all the way to the end of the world. I am gonna do more of those videos, but the reason I've been putting off the Tower of Rhûn one is because we don't know if anything is gonna change because of Beta 34. And because Beta 34 isn't really in high development right now. So are my lore videos. And I could do it about something else. But then the question would be which one and about what. It's just the thing, I do intend to make more of them. I really enjoy making those. But yeah, I need green light from like 3 different sources. And we need something to work on. And the Tower of Rhûn are just so exciting, but we're kind of just waiting until we know what's going to be the final conclusion for them, or at least for now. Because even the Morwythe, or the Moradine as we know it, them, already a part of that lore, of course, doesn't... well, it kind of fits now, but the name doesn't fit anymore. And stuff like that. It's just the name doesn't fit. Of course, these videos are gonna get outdated. After a while, at least. But I can't help that, but we do want to prevent that. It's a tricky thing. The lore on the Easterlings of Rhûn. I could do that. But then, what about... we don't know much about the Wayne Riders or any other faction that might possibly appear in Rhûn to fill it up. So if I did it about Rudel, and it's like, yeah, that's cool, and here's now that one enemy tribe that has, for some reason, a lifelong issue with the freaking Easterlings, then we kind of run into the problem of where is that in the other lore video, and stuff like that. So I think Rhûn is too empty to really start working on those lore videos. Although I could always submit it to the writing group or the group that figures out all the lore with me and see what they think. Maybe they'll love to do it and it will be done like within a month. Red Dwarfs, same issue really. We don't know what's around the Red Dwarfs, so we don't know what we can tell or what we can't tell about the Red Dwarfs. I would love to do it about Red Dwarfs, though. They've kind of been a personal interest of me as well, because they're the one thing that is absolutely canon, yet absolutely unknown, right? I could do that. Yeah, I could do Dunland. Rudar, too. I've been in the development of Rudar, and that kind of brings me into the entire Arnorian War, which is kind of interesting, and I would love to do that, but that might be very difficult. Ooh, I do. The Rhûn were the first thing I really helped with or invested in during the mod development. So I have a personal love for those guys, those red-eyed guys, which is one of the best jokes. That's running around in the community is that they're just high all the time. How far are we? We're making good progress. It's gonna take a while, but hey. I am gonna go in about 7 minutes or so. Who are Rimmer, Lister, and Crichton? I don't even know those guys. But I am gonna go in 7 minutes. So if you have any questions or stuff you would like to put out there, now's the time. But do keep it civil in the chats. You got me? I don't want to do no banning today. I did have a oh no, I did that in the half troll video. The conspiracy about what was his name? Something with a P. Peter Troll. I don't know. The half troll in the Shire. That's story in Tom Bombadil's The Adventure of Tom Bombadil's, where there's a talking troll that can withstand sunlight. Bofa, no! Yeah, there's plenty for me to talk about, really. I wanted to do one about the scrolls, which are in beta 34 and have been announced on the... Oh, look at that, the ring gone. Oh, it's gone. Which had been announced on the website. No! What happened? Well, I'm going to take this as a sign, then, that I should leave. I hope you guys enjoyed. We're almost... Oh, server closed. What's my most anticipated faction to come? That's difficult. If you're talking about Beta 34, it's going to be the Corsairs or Umbar, but that's natural. I think one I've always been invested in or interested in is Bree, even though that's not a real faction. But I've always liked that simple community of men in a fantasy world, just a small town. It's shit weather, everyone is there drinking, farming, and nothing. Bree is such a collective point in all the stories that I just like. And I think the architecture of those is just, I don't know, it has something. It brings me into the fantasy mood. Are you going to employ a Dunnet army in the future? In the very near future, maybe. We'll see how things go. We'll see how things go. KMA, I'm waiting for KMA's attack. He's planning on making a siege against Dunland or taking back his villages. And that gives me kind of a reason to take Helm's Deep, maybe. Maybe Edoras. Ooh, Edoras would be cool. I don't know. Edoras is so attackable. I don't like that. I don't trust it. Maybe Dunharrow. I like Dunharrow. That way we have our way into Gondor as well. I think I want to avoid Rivendell for as long as I can. Anyway, I'm gonna leave it here. We made quite some distance. We'll do the rest another time. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you for tuning in and just chilling with me and talking to me. Makes me think I have friends too. Now I'm gonna work in Unreal Engine 4. If you don't know Unreal Engine, it's basically the engine most games are now currently building. Because tomorrow I'm gonna start with my new semester in college, which is gonna be all about 2D level design and platforming games, which is gonna be really exciting. So I'll see you guys later. Thank you for tuning in, and don't forget that the red flower never set under a Tuesday sun. Bye bye. That's the button, right? I don't know the button. This is a